Hello and welcome to the follow-up episode to my Let's Play of Gestalt, Steam and Cinder, or rather the pre-alpha demo version of this game. And if you haven't watched the first episode, I suggest you do that. I will put the link in the description, because I basically finished the main part of the demo version in that first video. And I'm just gonna try to discover all the things I missed in that first run, because there were still some areas left to explore. There was kind of a mission, a side mission probably we could follow. So yeah, that's what I want to do now. And yeah, I think let's get started. Alright, here we are again, back in Irkalla, waking up. I'm not gonna read it all again, since I already did, but I might explore some alternate choices, different dialogue options from my first playthrough. So let's skip this, we already know this, we also know the controls, kind of. Okay, you're finally awake. Waiting for you every day. Every day, huh? I'm not sure whether to be flattered or creeped out, Simon. Hey, I was worried about you, that's all. I mean, I did all. Okay, we already know that. So, skip. 4 weeks. I know, my lips are sealed. Thanks for the bad. Okay. So I wonder... that sounds like a fetch quest. Ha! You never were one for menial labor. It isn't much work at all. I just need a bit of discretion. I'm running rather low on spice. That simply won't do if I'm to keep making all those poultices. Okay, we already know that. I suppose I owe you. Okay, nothing following that. Aletheia needs something about that spice. Have it yet? The sooner I get that spice, the sooner I can make more poultices. Okay. So I guess it's time to leave again. So to the right was the apothecary? Apothecary, yeah, I tried to pronounce that word. Apothecary. To the right was that, but first we need to get the mission, so let's go left first. Could you give me a hand with this? Not now. I'm busy, I'm sure you can figure it out yourself. Oh, please? It will just take a moment of your time, I'm sure. Fine, give it here. Okay, we already know this. You don't belong down here. Walking around with a gun you don't know how to use, you're going to get killed down here. Or worse. Can't leave. Not until I've found him. It's my brother. No. This isn't a playground. Irkalla can be a dangerous place. I tried to keep an eye out for your brother, but you should really go back to where you belong. I don't care. I'll keep looking until I find him. Thank you for the help, but I can't give up now. Okay. I won't give up. Alright. Can talk to her. Like I told ya, it was your typical bar brawl. Plenty of folk were swinging, but I was wrecked. Marinating in the jakes, you know. But maybe some scrap would jog my memory? A veritable entrepreneur, I see. Typical Irkallan, always looking for a handout from their betters. What do you say? I can feel that fight coming right back into me, ya bolt sucking. What's all the commotion? Looks like some damned fool had a dram too many. His lordship over here seems keen on finding him. Is he missing? I've been unable to ascertain his whereabouts, madam, and this gentleman has been less than helpful. That right, Rayk? Well, as they say, nothing lures a secret better than the jangle of a purse. I would still choose can't argue with that, but let's try what this does. Tell them what you know, Drix. Fine, fine. Who am I to argue with a soldner? Never mind you. Madame, you're a soldner? This is fortuitous. I've a business proposition. You offering a contract? Indeed. I represent a Sir Ashmore, who I believe would be rather keen on employing your services in this little mystery of ours. Please, call on me at his residence in eastern Irkalla, by the apothecary. I assure you, it will be worth your time. Okay. Next to the apothecary, madame. Do try not to tarry too long. Sir Ashmore would very much like to find our missing friend. Okay, let me tarry a bit. Oh, you're a soldner, right? What's it to you, I guess? Ah, let's be kind. I am indeed. I am indeed. Then you must know Renard. Oh, you have to tell me, what's he like? Bit of a prick. Between you and me, he's got his moments, but damn if he can't be a real ass sometimes. Yeah, I think so. Oh, you're just jealous. Yeah, exactly. Well, we can check out the bar later, and a cat is visiting the table, hugging the screen, and there he is. Trying to find a comfy spot, I suppose. Maybe try not to, yeah, not wreck everything up. That would be great. Look, I've prepared a nice spot here for you. Alright, had to make a little cut there, but now all the cats have gotten their share of my attention and found a good spot to stay. So let's continue exploring. My wife thinks I come to this well every day, yes I know, and you're still a creep. I mean, yeah, this person has seemingly lost their daughter, but that's not an excuse to creep on someone and watch them through their window, even if they resemble your daughter. That's, yeah, still creepy and not cool. So, that window? Hey, which window? The second one from the left over there? I guess you kind of can see... Whoa, whoa, you've got the wrong idea. I only come down here to watch her read. Yeah, still creepy. Yep, we know that. Okay. What's this? Aletheia! A wonderful day here in Irkalla, isn't it? The sights, the sounds, the... well, perhaps not the smells. Clovis, surprised you can smell anything through all that grease and cheap booze. Oh, let's be civil. Besides, all those unfortunate activities are behind me. I'm a legitimate businessman. And what business is that? Gambling! All above board, of course. You are looking at the only official bookmaker of the Irkallan Quad Cycle League. Okay, so there is some kind of sport thingy in this world. Does that mouth of yours ever stop leaking sludge? Temper, temper, sounds like you could use a bit of fun. And what could be more fun than placing a wager, Yeah, I guess, why not? Oh, what the hell, what's the action? Aha, I knew you had an appreciation for chance. The Eskerman qualifier is fast approaching, and 3 dynamite racers will be at the throttle. Aston Rafe, Colonel Virage, and Scrax. Aston Rafe? Ah, Rafe. An exciting young newcomer from Meropis, and the 5-1 favorite. They say he's the next Hans Macht. I guess I will pronounce it German since it seems like a German name. The next Hans Macht, but only time will tell, no? Colonel Virage? Colonel Virage? Surely you've heard of him. He won the Blumsfume Rush 12 years ago, though he's perhaps not as quick as he once was. 10 to 1. Okay. Scrax? Yes, Scrax. Odd fella. A junker and a mean drunk. I'm not sure he's ever raced in his life, but miracles happen. I offer 25 to 1. Okay, guess I'll pick. I've made my choice. Excellent. Whose destiny would you grant your blessing? I wonder if Astonwraith might be that lost brother we were told about by that person with the gun, because he also arrived from Meropis, was it? So might be interesting to bet on Aston, but on the other hand, it's like the favorite of the race and that would be boring. I guess let's go with the underdog. Let's bet on Scrax. Scrax, huh? How can I pass up those odds? An inspired choice. I'll lock your bet right now. And just how much would you like to bet? Don't be shy, Aletheia. No risk, no reward, as they say. Well, let's go all out. 1,000 scrap. I mean, it's just a demo version, so I guess 1,000 scrap. Splendid! Come check in with me later to see if your champion has won the day. Okay. I don't have any other bets at the moment, but I can tell you're just itching to plunk down more scrap. Yeah, sure. Okay. Can jump on this. But doesn't seem like we can get up there. At least if we can, I don't know how. I'm trying all the buttons, but doesn't really do anything, so I suppose we either can't go up there or it would be possible to go up there at a later point in the game. Maybe when you have a double jump or something. Since it's a Metroidvania, I guess it's to be expected that some areas are unreachable and basically get unlocked by unlocking new abilities. Let's see if there was any dialogue in here we didn't get yet. What's up here? If I checked it all out here? Guess so. More wall jump opportunities. But nothing else. Can't go up these stairs. Oh, what's here? Ooh, I can go in here. What? Oh no, that was just the entrance. Oh, damn. I was getting excited for no reason. Yeah, let's talk to Renar again. Well, look who's back. And here I thought you'd finally bought it. Miss me, Red? Not for a second. Me? Miss you? Not if I'd been gone 100 years. Ouch. Still kicking and just as mean. Guess I lost that damn bad. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Come on, nothing personal. If I'd won, I could have thrown you one hell of a funeral. I'm telling you, Red, you belong in the Vanguard. Yeah, we know that already. Well, let's say maybe this time. The Vanguard? Not like I haven't thought about it. Just say the word, Red. Meropis is waiting. Okay. Given any more thought to our proposal, join the Vanguard. I mean, I'd be lying to say I'm thinking about it. Trust me, Aletheia, plenty of soldiers down here, not like you're carrying the whole place on your shoulders. You won't regret it. Not sure about that. Some pick from Meropis. Yep, we heard that story. no one would have missed him, I guess. I'm willing to bet none of those friends of his would have missed him. Ah, I wouldn't. Relax, Leona, I'm only kidding. Mostly. Okay. Yeah, we shouldn't go in there, since that would end the demo again. Aletheia are finally up and about. It's been, what, 4 weeks? How many do you know? I suppose you didn't have to do that. I scratch your back. Okay. Okay, nothing new there, I guess. Talk again. Okay. Any new jobs? Nope. You've already got everything I have. For now, anyway. Oh, too bad. Tell me about the black market job again. No, we know about that. I'll have a drink! Alright. Anything else? That's it. Thanks, Vincent. It's a bit weird to have a picture of yourself above the bar and some trophies, but, well, I guess be proud of yourself. Better in your bar than in your bedroom. I mean, of course, it's alright to have pictures of yourself in your bedroom, but not in this size and style. Some pictures with your friends would be kind of fitting, I suppose, but this is different. Well, let's check out the place next to the apothecary. I wonder if we have a chance to see the outcome of that race we bet on. Would be interesting, but I doubt it, kinda. Can we get up there? Seems like we can't. Nope. Nah, no chance. Maybe later. Ooh, we meet our doggy friend again. As I've said before, I could spend hours doing this. I've seen on the Twitter page of the devs a GIF where they showed the main character, Aletheia, petting a mechanical horse, so it seems like you can pet every animal in this game you encounter, which is pretty cool. I think every game should include this option. Okay, I'm done for now. See you later, buddy. Can't jump on this, too bad. We could go in there and check for other options, but that was a lot of dialogue, so I think I'll skip it this time around. All Rayk wants is a child, but I just... Sorry, Aletheia, I'm muttering to myself again. Don't mind me. What's wrong? It's Rayk. He's so desperate for a child, but I'm not so sure, Aletheia. I mean, do you really think it's right to bring life into all this? I still have nightmares about the plague. There's never a right time. I guess that means do it. This isn't really my place. I guess this means don't ask me. Don't fight your instincts. I guess that's don't do it, or maybe also listen to your heart. Nah. I mean, she definitely shouldn't be forced to have a child just because Rayk wants a child, so I guess I will go with don't fight your instincts. Can't blame you. Look, this isn't really my place, but listen to your gut. The world is a cruel place, and I can't say what it might have in store for a kid. Maybe one day we'll change that, but right now... Thank you. I think we need to think about this. Right. this is an interesting thing. I wonder if the game might cover such a large time span that you actually at one point meet the child, or maybe it's in the end credits or something. Basically the advice you give having an effect on the outcome of the game. I don't know, might be possible. Sorry, I need to think about this. Okay, can't enter this one. No, but we can get up here. What's this? Locked. The nameplate's been rather conspicuously rubbed away. Seems someone aims to keep a low profile. Best not barge my way in here right now. Okay, not right now, maybe later. Someone just came home. I'll quickly close the door because there might be some background noise otherwise. Okay, who are you? Ike. This morning I saw the McCourt boy cradling his kitten. Poor thing was stone dead, but the boy just kept on petting her. Whoa, that's sad. Let him grieve a while longer. Tell him the truth. Why do you care? I think it is a good idea to tell kids the facts and not lie to them, of course in a way that kids will understand and not make them more sad. But yeah, if this person has no relation to that child, I think it's not Ike's place to tell the child about the truth. Why do you care would be an option, but I think I'll go with let him grieve a while longer. Let him pretend a while longer. We both know how hard it is to grow up down here, Ike. I guess you're right. Still, pains me to see him like that. Maybe I can find him another one. Sure, if you find a stray cat who is in need of a good home, go right ahead. But don't go to a pet shop in case there are pet shops in this world down here. I think we can't make that jump. Didn't seem like we could. Let's try one more time. Maybe if we roll and then jump, maybe that extends our range. Might actually be true. Still not sure if we can make the jump, but I'm gonna test my theory. Maybe we can then make a mid-air jump or something like that. Nope, can't jump when I'm in the air. Well, okay. Literati, what's this? Kinda cool place, it seems. Messy, but cool. Whoa, okay. Yes, Aletheia? I'm sorry, but could you come back later? I'm grappling with a particularly ferocious conundrum at the moment. Don't let up on my account. I'll come back later. Okay. Well, this is definitely a cool place. I mean, yeah, I like the messiness. Yeah, well then, let's try again. Okay, same thing. So I guess we'll probably meet this character in the full version then. Alright, here's the apothecary, and here is then that mansion we were going to, and there's water, steam. Well, we can't pass this, so kind of a visible, invisible wall. So let's get in here. Ah, madame, I'm sorry I didn't catch your name in that fracas. Aletheia. Aletheia, a pleasure. I am familiar with some of your prior work. My reputation precedes me? We do our homework, madame. Sir Ashmore, my employer, has a considerable network of contacts here in Irkalla. Yours is a recurring name. But I've been terribly rude and haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Eustace. Eustace? Eustace. Sir Ashmore's valet. At your service. Ashmore's errand boy. The pleasure's all mine, Eustace. Let's get down to business. Yeah, let's skip the pleasantries. Let's get down to business. So very blunt, madame. Proceed into the study, please. Sir Ashmore is eagerly awaiting to discuss business with you. I am sure you will find his terms more than generous. I've got a feeling Sir Ashmore is a bad person. Just from kind of the general feel about this. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll see. Ah, Miss Aletheia. I'm glad you decided to come consider my offer. I trust Eustace welcomed you at the door? Unfortunately, but I'm still not quite sure what offer you're referring to. Huh. Such a professional. And a highly rated one, as I hear. Although, is it correct that you have recently taken a brief respite? The job, Ashmore. Right. I think by now you will have realized that the missing pugilist at Vincent's and I were, shall we say, connected. Were? Yes, were. I'm afraid Mr. Remington is quite dead. Found stone dead in his home. So, what was all that about this Remington having gone missing? A calculated misdirection. Mr. Remington and I had arranged a clandestine meeting at the same location in which he was last seen alive. Vincent's pub. A meeting? What does this have to do with me? Let's keep asking questions. It has to do with me that there's a job for me, so let's first keep asking. A meeting? What could you possibly want to meet with some Irkallan drunk for? Yes. Perhaps I should explain a bit about myself first. I, Miss Aletheia, am an antiquarian, a collector of artifacts from the old world, those rare traces of our ancient forebearers. Nice hobby. Seems dull. Nice hobby, I guess. So, you're another Meropan who's decided to turn his manor into a museum. I've met folks like you before. Any simple Vulgarian can deck some tawdry estate with trinkets, most of which are fake, I might add. Like I said, miss, I am an antiquarian. I get it. You're not just rich, you're filthy rich. My considerable resources are merely a means to an end, I assure you. I had intended to disburse a small amount of them in exchange with Mr. Remington. As I was saying, Remington and I were set to make a further exchange. More artifacts like this one in exchange for an outrageous sum. But when you showed up for the meeting, all I beheld was the bloody aftermath of a melee. No Remington and certainly no merchandise. So, I expect you want me to find out what happened to this Remington? I see your deductive powers are already at work. Yes, solve this crime, find out who killed Remington, and what happened to the pieces he had intended to sell me. In exchange for a handsome reward, of course. Which would be? Yes, well, Remington had insisted I pay him in Meropan reserve notes. I realize those will do you no good down here, but 10,000 scrap? In case you haven't noticed, you're not in Meropis. Who knows what toes I might step on or who might have been involved in this. 10,000 scrap, Ashmore. I suppose that seems reasonable. I'll need some time for Eustace to assemble the funds, of course, but consider it a contract. Done. Capital. You may keep the artifact during your inquest, but do be careful with it. Take this key as well. It will give you access to Remington's home. He lived just a bit to the west in the tenements. Though one of my contacts has told me that the stairs appear to have collapsed this morning. That won't be a problem. Excellent. Now, unless you have any additional questions, Well, if we can ask questions, let's do it. An antiquarian? Still don't think I quite understand what an antiquarian is, Ashmore. How could this thing be worth a man's life? A noble profession, nay, a calling. People, Aletheia, are temporary. We are swept in and out, generations bound to wash away in the tide of history. But objects endure. These artifacts are the distilled substance of our being, that which persists long after the last vapors of life have lifted. They are the imprints of spirit, the incorruptible remains of our sainted forebearers. What could be so precious as to cost one man his life? What you hold, my dear, is among the few delicate embers in which thousands of lives still flicker. Inspiring. And I thought Ada had a few screws loose. This old man is completely disassembled. Now, unless you have any additional questions, where should I start? I already know that, but whatever. Any idea where I should start looking? Oh, come now, Aletheia. I know you haven't yet been paid, but please, I would imagine you should examine the crime scene. Eustace arranged for the body to be brought to the clinic. The manner of death might provide some key insight. Perhaps you know someone who might illuminate you as to the nature of that rare object. Now, unless you have any additional questions, no, I think I better get to work. Then the case is afoot. Do be careful. You should find Remington's abode just west of here in the upper tenements. Yeah, I got it. I think it's the door we couldn't access before. But yeah, this is cool. So I guess I missed quite a bit of content here. And just went for the fighting. But yeah, this game seems to have more to offer than just nice fighting. Actually, the story is what sticks out the most to me, and the whole setting here. So yeah, I'm intrigued to investigate this crime. Alright, here we are, Remington's home. And a lot of stuff to check. A broken mirror. Were you having an identity crisis, Mr. Remington? Or was there just a fight? There's blood on the walls. Quite a bit of blood here. Must be where Remington went down. Splatters in all directions too. Whoever did this was no professional. Curtains were pulled down, rod and all. This doesn't look it was by design. New bottle of whiskey. Huh. Smooth earthy tones. This has to be Glyon's Solace. Not cheap, not common. Exactly the sort of thing you pop out to make an impression. And 2 glasses set out on the table. Remington was drinking alone? I would think he wasn't if there are 2 glasses on the table. Well, what's this? That's odd. The furniture is covered. It's already forming a layer of dust. Remington seems to have made up his mind to leave Irkalla several days ago. Yeah, he wanted to be paid in the other currency from the upper world, I think. I don't know, the upper class world at least. So that makes sense. What's this? An old clockwork design. Yeah, I've definitely smashed a few of these. Not a frightful model. Just some old clothes. Doesn't look like it's been ransacked either. Furnace is still burning, packed with fuel, enough to get it nice and cozy in here. Seems Remington wasn't planning on being here entirely alone. Yeah, we figured that out already. There's a bloody handprint here, but it's too smeared to be of much use. I doubt Remington would have stumbled over here himself, so the killer must have left it. And the stairs are thick with dust. Looks like it all happened down here. Alright, let's put all this together. The Meropan currency, the covered furniture. Looks like Remington was planning on getting out of Irkalla. not quite yet. That fresh furnace is roaring and it's generating enough heat for more than one person. The curtain and mirror look like signs of a struggle, but the whiskey? Whoever killed Remington had words with him first. It was cordial enough for a drink. Certainly doesn't seem like Remington knew what was coming. Maybe the killer didn't either. Leaving the site of the murder a mess, and with a handprint on the wall? This doesn't look like it was premeditated. And what's not here? Those artifacts. So, with a glass of whiskey, roaring furnace, missing artifacts. This looks like a sale gone fatally wrong. But the question remains, why? Okay. Interesting. Let's head to the clinic then. And go into that room we weren't supposed to go in. Poor kid. Yeah. Oh no, oh I thought it crashed. I tried to pet the dog and then it didn't do anything, but it's still running, that's good. I was afraid there for a second. Yeah, never pass up on an opportunity to pet the dog. Basic rule of this game, I think. Here we are. Aletheia, need something? I'm looking for what's left of Mr. Remington. I heard you've got a hold of a fresh stiff. Could I take a look? Part of a case I'm working. Ah, fancy yourself a coroner now, do you? It's an odd one. Jocasta, a couple Meropins in over their heads. Dropping a hell of a lot of scrap to find out who snuffed the guy out. Well, I finished with my autopsy. The body's still in the operating theater. Through that door. Don't tell me you're going to paw at the remains in those greasy leather gloves of yours. I'll be gentle, Doc, but I can't imagine he's going to mind. Well, no. Next of kin have claimed his remains. I guess the comma is at the wrong position there. Well, no next of kin have claimed his remains. Do what you must. Thanks, Doc. Another exclamation mark? Okay, let's first check on Mr. Remington and then ask further questions. Okay. Hello, Mr. Remington. Apologies for the intrusion. Let's see if any of your secrets are showing. Examine face. Let's take a look at that charming visage. Oof, what a mug. Looks like you took a few nasty wallops. Bruising around the eyes, a split lip, nothing too awful. No, nothing that would have killed you. Examine torso. Now for the trunk. Well, you certainly weren't starving, Mr. Remington. No wounds on the front. Let's see your back. Here we are. Look at that. 3 stab wounds in the lower back. Nasty at that. Whoever plunged the knife in made sure to twist it. Yeah, that'd do just about anybody in, wouldn't it? Guess this means the killer knew what they were doing. And wanted to make sure you'd stay down permanently. Huh. Looks like you got a few shots in yourself. Bruising on the knuckles, but no breaks. You knew how to throw a punch, Mr. Remington. Okay. Not got a few shots in yourself, but looks like you got a few shots in yourself. So, Mr. Remington hit the other person, so we are looking for a person who seems like they were in a fight. Maybe the person outside Vincent's who didn't want to give the information for free? You knew how to throw a punch, Mr. Remington. Forearms seem fine. Well, a little dry, but no wounds. Well, Mr. Remington, I think I have some idea of what happened now. You were in the bar fight, but that certainly isn't what killed you. Ah, okay, right. I'd wager you knew how to carry yourself in a brawl. No, whoever did you in did it with a knife, and either they knew you, or you didn't see them coming. You've got 3 holes in your back, but no defensive wounds. No two ways around it. This was foul play. Looks like that's the last of the physical evidence. Guess I better find out what this thing is. Okay. So Remington was in a bar fight. After the bar fight, went home, met with someone to sell the artifact, and it wasn't to that filthy rich Meropan antiquarian, but to someone else, I suppose, because otherwise we wouldn't have gotten the job from that Meropan. So, well, let's find out the rest, I suppose. Aletheia, need something? About Mr. Remington in there. I took a look at the body. I don't see how it could have been anything but murder, Jocasta. My conclusion as well. Keep your wits about you, Aletheia. As you've said, this one's strange. I have a bad feeling about this. Anything else? Doesn't seem so. No, just checking in. Huh. Well, we have gotten some sort of artifact from... I forgot that Meropan's name, but... Skullduggery in the slums. I'm going to need to find out more about this Remington fellow and this damn device. I'm beginning to suspect there's something sinister going on here. There has to be somebody down here who knows what this thing is. Maybe Ada or Cadmus? Guess I'll be paying a visit to the... How can I turn the page here? Ah. To the Forge and Literati? I don't know. I can shake the feeling that the crime scene looks staged. But why? For whose benefit? And Remington's corpse backs that up. Just what has my client stumbled into? Or was it the client and he's just trying to cover up the tracks by employing me? I'm officially on the case. Should be an easy enough payday. Maybe that's the case. Well, I guess then let's head to the Literati again. And who was Cadmus? I don't remember, but if we don't find anyone, we'll just head in the other direction. I'm not good with names. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Just a quick one this time. That's not Cadmus, that's Camille. You're Ike. Okay, here we are, the Literati. Okay. Aletheia, you've come just in time. I've just finished the last of my daily cogitations. I'm not sure I've ever seen you at rest, Ada. I am still, of course, ruminating over weekly concerns. And monthly, centurial, millennial, I've more than enough spare attention to speak for a bit. You always have a way of making a girl feel special. Thank you. Now, is there something puzzling you? Could you take a look at this? Here, take a look at this thing. Is it catching on any of the gears whirring in that skull of yours? Any idea what it is? Seen anything like it lately? Let me have a closer look. Oh my. Why, I can't... What? What is it? I can't even begin to guess what this contraption might be. Great. I can tell you that this isn't anything that was crafted in Irkalla nor Meropis. It's Old World. See the ripples here? Yes, Old World pre-Canaan machining. Pre-Canaan? Does it always have to tie into one of your conspiracies, Ada? Conspiracy? Consider. From the celestial wake came the Gestalt. Upon their backs they carried dame and sire. And with dame's shawl they bound Canaan, and from sire's flame came life in steam. I know the Comitium catechism, Ada. I'm an orphan, not a stray. So, whence came this celestial wake? Whose idea was it to settle the Gestalt with dame and sire? And why imprison them in Canaan? So, we're in jail, Ada? Is that the theory today? I thought we were all impurities in a giant's ingot. Or was it that this world is just a clockwork dream? As if those scenarios were mutually exclusive. Theories, Ada, stories. I've heard plenty of them, just as strange and half as pretty, from drunks and debtors all over Irkalla. I know you have too. It's not what we know, Aletheia. It's what we don't. We all know there was an old world. But how is it that we've forgotten most everything about it? Ada, I will come back with a full bottle and 100 questions, I promise. But right now, please just tell me what you can about this piece of junk. Very well. I've seen pieces like this before, but never in such condition. We've cannibalized old world tech for centuries, mending the present with the past. Fellow I got that from says it came from the Scrap Sea. Scrap Sea? You're either working for a liar or a lunatic, Aletheia. I hope it's the latter. They pay more often. Client is a collector. Old world nut. A bit like you, though not quite as friendly. Oh, a lunatic. Congratulations! That lunatic got it from a man who claimed he could get into the Scrap Sea and get more pieces like it. Ah, okay, so it was the first... I didn't quite remember what this piece of... this artifact is we are carrying around, but I think it's the first artifact that Remington sold to that Meropan person. So, okay. Claimed he could get into the Scrap Sea and get more pieces like it. Name was Remington. Ring a bell? It might surprise you to hear that I haven't been terribly social lately, Aletheia. Clearly. Well, Remington ended up dead. The merchandise ended up missing, and I ended up here. And I'm happy you did. Ada. Right, the artifact. Well, if it's a forgery, it's impeccable. In fact, the tools you'd need to craft it would be just as hard to find as the real thing. So it's real? This thing is a genuine Scrap Sea relic? By all I can discern? Exciting, no? Oh, this is intriguing, Aletheia. The best find you've brought me in. How long has it been? Who's keeping track? Ah, look here. There's a haircord. You don't think... Could this be from an old world Canaanite? Ada, I think that's yours. Ah, yes, I see. I can merely attest to this object's authenticity, or at least inform you that you are now party to a conspiracy so Byzantine that I am completely baffled as to its nature. That's concerning. Please, Aletheia, I can only bear so much excitement. Now, is there anything else I can help you with? Tell me about the artifact. I hope we don't just get all the same dialogue again. Yeah, what exactly did you say this thing was again? Like I said, I'm not terribly sure. A tool, no doubt, likely to aid in old world construction. All I can say is that it appears to be genuine. Got it. Anything I can help you with, Aletheia? No, that's alright. Okay, likewise Aletheia, I am as always eager to examine any and every artifact you discover. Okay, cool. Well, there's still an exclamation mark, so... But I think there's nothing new. Okay, well, guess then we're done here. Still don't quite remember who that other person was we should talk to, but let's just check the journal again. The forge, right. We didn't go there in this playthrough. So let's head back there. Here we are. Sorry, doggo, not passing by you. Is it this one? Let's try. No, it wasn't Bram. Hey Bram, what are you working on? Hey, huge job dumped on us. Okay. Nothing new here. Aletheia, what can I do for you? Nothing, Cadmus, just checking in. Take a look at this. Would you mind taking a look at this thing? What's this? You bringing me some tech for a change? I was hoping you could tell me. Let me have a gander. Hell of a piece, Aletheia. Where'd you say you copped it? I didn't. So, you want a cold read, huh? Alright. Well, it's certainly something I'd like to take apart. I know. I'm sure that's off the table. But the materials... Oh, would you look at that? Seen anything like it? Don't reckon I have. Client of mine said he got it from some fellow named Remington. Sound familiar? Can't say it does. Lucky guy. Why not ask this Remington? I would, but his luck ran out. He's dead. So, does that mean this thing is up for grabs? No, damn it. Like I said, it belongs to a client. I'm trying to find out if this thing had anything to do with his death. Who knows, Aletheia? I've seen folks get their heads stove in for a lot less around here. Client said that this Remington got it from the Scrap Sea, and that he had more for purchase. Scrap Sea? Where's this client of yours? I've got a monorail to sail to him. Scrap Sea, she says, like I haven't heard enough about that slag pit for a lifetime. Heard enough? What do you mean? Just a few days ago, some fella came in here asking all about the rust rot. Wanted me to design something to keep out the corrosion. Said scrap was no object. Really? That's what he said? Well, to be exact, he said I'd be handsomely compensated for my services. I figured him for a moron from Meropis, some rich disappointment trying to make his daddy proud. I see those types often enough, looking to find a way into the Scrap Sea or waving some secret map of Fornax. I told him to shove it. Have no time for Meropins playing treasure hunt. Gave me a pouch of scrap, told me to keep his request to myself. My utmost discretion. Oops. Something tells me that the odd couple over in Western Irkalla haven't been completely straight with me. The odd couple over in Western Irkalla? Anyway, I'd gladly buy the thing off you if you're selling, or willing to say you lost it. Not a chance, Cadmus. Can't blame me for trying. Can't think of anyone else who would have much to say about this thing. Better head back to Ashmore's. So, strange couple in the western part. Any other burning questions? Nothing, Cadmus, just checking in. Right. Still thinking, who did I meet in the western part? There was the guy from what was it called? Meropa? I think Meropa, who said he lost his brother, I think, but odd couple? Who were they referring to? Damn, my memory's bad. Let me check again over there. Sorry, didn't pet the dog. Well, they said I should return to Ashmore, but I won't give up. Okay, that's a bell. Or were they referring to Ashmore and Eustace? Don't see any other odd couple. It's just Horst. Any news? Nope. Well, that's too bad. That was a waste of time. Trying some fancy moves here. Whoops. Look at me, doggo. I'm an athlete. Okay, what do you have to say, Ashmore? Hello? Eustace? Ashmore? Looks like they're both gone. Back to Meropis? There's something going on here. I don't think I've seen the last of these two. Huh. So, I suppose that concludes the investigation for the demo version. Don't think there's a way to get up there. Well, but this was interesting so far, and I'm really curious how it continues. Yeah, I don't see how we would continue from here. I think basically we've done it all now. Okay. So this was now even longer than the main playthrough, I think. And I'm thinking about just doing the black market part again, just to try again and see if I learned anything and am doing better now. I mean, if this was all you wanted to see and you don't want to watch me again down there, I guess it's time to stop watching now. But if you're still interested, I wonder where Simon went, by the way. He's not around anymore. You said you were always there for me. Yeah, but I think I will go down there again and see how I do on the second run. So, yep, feel free to stick around for that. If you're stopping to watch now, then thanks for watching so far. Aletheia, what can I do for you? Any new jobs? Doing the black market shop again. I'll have a drink. Just to see the bartender again pouring me a drink. Okay. Anything else? That's it. Thanks, Vincent. Okay. Those Meropans are the worst. Yeah, I know how it works, at least in theory. Totally ignored them kind of on the first run. At least didn't pay much attention to them. I think I destroyed some of them by accident. That was too early. Ah damn, that was too soon. Oh well. We'll find some healing stuff, I'm sure. What's down here? Nothing. Whoa. Okay. I found the downward jump, I think. Interesting. But this wouldn't help me getting up anywhere, I think. Nah, not really. Probably not, at least. Well, let's try, I guess. Whoops. Oh well, that worked. Pushed the wrong button. I wonder if this is a downward attack. Gotta try that. Whoa, that wasn't great. Yes, it is a downward attack, but not dealing much damage. Oh, but staggering them. Well, that's cool. I learned something new. That's great. Can't slice from a ladder. Too bad. Fail! Well, it cost just a little health. So I think we're fine. Why did I go down the ladder before jumping? Still wonder how we would get here from the other side. No, this really doesn't help me. I mean, it's pretty clear that we can only reach this from the other side and then push the lever and open the gate, I think. There seems to be something coming from the back. Maybe there's some hidden passage or something. Oh, maybe this here? No, we can't push up here. Well, then I don't know. We might try from the other side again. I like that. Ah, that's rude. You don't see any way to access that area from here. That's pretty cool. Combo. I think it's time for one of the potions. Don't want to die before the save me. top. But do I want to go back? Not really. But I think I'll do it. Just one more try. Whoa, what was that? Good to know. Charged attack, kind of. And this is always the same. Even if I hold it, then when I release it does this. This one. Yeah, that's different if you hold the button. Oh, I wanted to try something here, right? Wait, is that... It's just an enemy I beat, right? Okay. Yeah, they stay. Okay. So let's try to make that jump one more time. But I don't think I can make it. Whoa, I can! Amazing, but doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Don't think I was... Maybe I wasn't supposed to get up there? Where am I? Okay! Not quite the ending I expected, but... yeah. Out of bounds. Found a bug. Yeah, so... I guess it's clear I wasn't supposed to get up there. But yeah, this is cool. Definitely an alternate ending to this episode. I like that kind of. And now I can slice around in... Oh, I can still walk. Wait. Oh, yeah, this is interesting. Can I... Now it's auto moving. I'm not pushing any buttons right now. And I'm at the end. Can I go back? Nope. The buttons do nothing anymore. Well, it's a pre-alpha demo version, so this is definitely nothing that can be held against the devs or anything. It's they announced it in the first screen to be yeah, an early alpha build, just like that robot in that shop. So this is to be expected. Oh, we can upgrade stuff. Huh. Didn't even notice up until now. We're discovering so much new stuff. So I think I put it in endurance, so now we have more health, I think, but we have no more points now. So what do these do? Affects health and resist. Affects blade attack, gun power and crit. Affects gun power, break rate, crit, CM, don't know, chance and multiplier maybe. Resist, luck, affects crit, chance and multiplier, I will assume. Resist and something. And defense, affects resist and health. Okay, cool system. Yeah, there's the I was right. Crit chance and crit multiplier it is on the right side. It's kind of explained. So that's a cool thing to have. So you can definitely find your own playstyle. And even though we didn't face the final boss, I think I felt a little bit more at home with the controls. Still, there might be room to polish them even further, but this is fun the way it is right now. Let's see what we have. Okay, health poultice, health vial. So the health vial will restore more, I assume. We got 5 spice. Where did we get that? Could we have completed the quest? I wonder. Well, too late to check on that now. Maybe it's just automatically in our inventory, since there's a lot of stuff in there. Yeah, well, as I've said, I think this will be the end of this episode, since there's nothing left for us to do here. We are totally stuck. We can just turn on and off the HUD. But yeah, as I said, it's a good ending, since we at least discovered something new. And we basically had everything else covered, so that's cool. Maybe except for the spice thing. I will check after the recording if I have the spice from the start. If I do, then it's just random and we can't really complete that quest. But yeah, this is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed this additional content. I think this game looks really promising, and I'm definitely gonna follow the further progress of it and follow the devs. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the full release. I think it's announced for 2020, so still this year. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eyes open and focused on this game, among many other cool games, but this is definitely high on the list. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, leave a like on this video, follow me on Twitch and Twitter, that would be amazing. I'd really like to get those live streams going. And yeah, leave a comment if you have anything to tell me, any thoughts on this game or my Let's Play. That would be cool. So yeah, I guess that's all. Thanks for watching, take care, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!